This political season has made me realize just how ridiculous things have become. I served this country and have for the last nearly 8 years now. I remember growing up in a country in which standards meant something, in which holding people accountable meant something. Today in America, no one wants to take the blame. No one wants to do anything. How on earth do we fix this? We must demand real change from everyone in power. We must demand more of ourselves to start with. We must demand personal accountability in all areas of our life. I have not gotten involved in the political process other than to vote. I have not contributed money, mostly because I can't afford it, and partly because no one has captured my imagination. What I would like to see from our candidates and from Americans all across the country is people coming together. People realizing that it's not about you. It's about us. Until we understand that, as a country, we will not be able to get through any crisis. I myself carry a large amount of debt. It was my fault getting into that debt. And it will be my choices that will get me out of that debt. I do not expect anyone to pick up the slack for my doings. One thing that we all need to understand is that sometimes we are the ones that need to be held accountable. Sometimes other people need to be held accountable. And if those people have done things wrong, then they do need to be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. However, too often we want to pass the buck. We want to say, oh, it wasn't me, it was someone else, when it was in fact our fault. I'm a father of 4 children. I have never ever been close to perfect, but I try to get better all the time. I will pledge to make better choices and to hold myself accountable. And I hope that our candidates are listening, that they understand that it's not about who you blame, it's about what you do. Not about what you say, but what you do. In every major crisis in the last 8 years, not one politician has stepped up. Not one. To do anything of consequence. If one does, they will absolutely win. I remember in the 2004 election talking to rabid Bush supporters who were angry at the amount of support Kerry was getting. And I told them simply, if he was doing that good of a job, it wouldn't be close. Well, once again, if one of these candidates was really that good of a candidate, it wouldn't be close. I believe that life is about choices. And we have a choice to make every day of our lives. To live the best way we can, to be accountable for our own actions, and to choose to do right instead of wrong. To choose to do what is in the best for everyone, or what's the best for ourselves. I hope that we can all start to choose what's best for everyone and put ourselves in the rear.